Jesus Christ, it's late as fuck, man. I have work in a few hours, but um, wanted to talk to you guys today about the big D, um, depression. Um, yeah, man, it fucking sucks. Depression fucking sucks. It is a terrible thing to go through. I wouldn't wish on my enemies to go through depression because it's really it's a really shitty time. Really shitty time. Um, I had my fair share of depression as well as anxiety. But who doesn't go through anxiety? Everyone has anxiety, but there's I guess levels to anxiety as well as depression. But yeah, this is going to be a heavy topic rant of mine. So if you don't want to, you can go ahead and watch something else, like my one chip challenge, where I throw up heavily. But forget that. We're talking about depression. So yeah. I guess I'll start off with my story of depression and how it got the best of me to a point where I how can I say this without getting age restricted? To a point where I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to exist per se. Um, how it all started was like around middle school. Middle school, I didn't really have any peers, any friends that will like hang out with me, and rightfully so, because I was a piece of shit, man. I tell you, I was not a good person to hang around with. I was just rude. I was fucking mean. I would steal like lunch money from like backpacks and shit. I would like I don't know, call people names. Like I just the overall fucking schoolyard bully, if you will. But yeah, man, I was not the type of person you want to hang around with, let alone like talk to or fucking hang around with and shit. But yeah, basically, um, my grades they weren't so great. I was failing my schoolwork as well as I had problems at home, especially with like my parents divorcing, and I didn't really had time to talk to my siblings about my feelings and whatnot, since they had school as well and work since they're older than me. But yeah, I didn't really had anybody to like talk to around that time. So that's when like I guess it started to kick in, especially when I got held back during middle school, since I was so terrible at fucking school. I got held back, and yeah, that's when it really fucking hit me, because I wasn't gonna see like my peers again. Even though I didn't have someone I would consider a friend. Um, Not only that, like people will make fun of me since I got held back. People will call me stupid and shit. And yeah, it all like hit with me like that when I got held back. And during that time, I would just focus on school, and as well as like listen to music. That's why I love music so much. Music like really helped me a lot, especially Linkin Park. I don't know if y'all Y'all see that back there, but I have a Linkin Park poster. I fucking love Linkin Park and Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Pink Floyd, the Beatles, Rolling Stone, like basically like the classic rock and roll 2000 um rock. But yeah, like music music really helped me a lot. But yeah, that's where it really started my depression. And over during high school, that's when I started to experience drugs per se, marijuana, and that's basically it. Actually, just weed. Later on, I was like, messing with LSD and mushrooms. But yeah, during high school, that time, I made some friends. Like people started to mature and whatnot, and I made some friends, but there weren't the type of friends like you will want to like be with, especially if you wanted to get your grades up. Um, yeah, we will like usually skip class and like go to like a spot where you just like roll up and smoke all day and just like talk about our future, which was nice, because I really didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. I really didn't know if I wanted to go to college or pursue like a government job or whatever, you know. But yeah, I was just thinking, I was thinking a lot. I was I was thinking a lot, and that's what depression does. It makes you think a lot, about your future. Um, yeah, and usually, yeah, that's what high school was really. It was just skipping class, smoking weed, and, just talk, about our next move as people. And then there's this there's this girl I I met. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was a person I used to bully back in the day. You know what they say, like if you bully like a girl or something, then you like them and shit. And yeah, we started talking, whatnot. Eventually, I started to like tell her how I feel about her. She told me the same thing, but the thing was when during that chat, whatever, I was still going through the big D, the depression, and I thought to myself, hey, if I were to get into a relationship, I would probably have a glimpse, a taste of happiness. But that wasn't that wasn't the case because at the end, I realized that she was into someone else, and I guess you can say I was led on, which you know made my big D even worse. And yeah, man, it's a funny story because like now that I look back at it, it was fucking ridiculous because it was just something like I could have gotten over with, but since the fact I was like dealing with my parents divorcing, um, my siblings were too busy to talk to me. Uh, my friends that will smoke weed with me, like if I were to talk to them about my feelings and shit, they'll be like, "Oh, you're a pussy and shit." I mean, I did eventually, since I was like so obsessed with this girl, whatever. They were just telling me to forget about her, but that's what depression does. It blinds you like it's like a fog, like a huge ass fog of smoke and shit. Like you can't see the people that care for you and love you as well as trying to help you out. Especially when it comes to the ladies, why not? But yeah, man, it sucked. It really sucked because like um I had to learn the hard way that in order to love somebody, you got to love yourself first. People, some people don't understand that. You gotta get the muscles, man. You gotta get that grind. You gotta get that bag. You gotta love yourself. You gotta appreciate yourself in order to love someone, to give that same feelings. But yeah, man, that's it's, that's my big D story, pretty much. And then eventually it got to a point where yeah, man, like I just didn't want to. I was having thoughts of like not being on this plane of existence. I didn't want to um, get out of bed. Like I wanted to sleep forever, basically. Um, it was a very very terrible time for me because I like I said I was thinking so much. Uh, I was thinking so much and like not. I held it in. I held in all those emotions of rage, guilt, sadness, sorrow, all that. And you're not supposed to do that. Like, if you're feeling sad or angry, just let it out, man. Like, let it out. Like, go outside and like, start punching or some shit. Like, or have an outlet. My outlet is the guitar, the guitar, because since I was like so into like rock and roll and shit, I picked up the guitar, and thankfully there was a guitar class in my school, so I took guitar class, and that helped me get through the pain. Excuse me, the pain of the big D, depression. I guess you could say clinical depression, since I was having those thoughts, those negative thoughts of not being around. But yeah, man. And the way I one day, like I I tried, I tried to like not exist, if you get what I mean, not not be here. And yeah, man, I had to go to the psych ward. I had to go to the psych ward to you know get get checked. I was on watch, basically. And during that time I realized, hey, sorry, I'm having some Diet Coke. During that time I realized bitches will be bitches. Bitches will be bitches, bro. And not only that, my parents' divorce, it happens to the best of us. It fucking happens. Like, there's nothing I can do with it. Like, if it's not in my control, so like, why the fuck I should be sad about? If they're not happy, like, that shouldn't mean I shouldn't be happy. Because at the end of the day, that's their lives. It's not gonna affect my life. You know, then it's not gonna affect my life. It still isn't. Because I realize, it's their life, it's not mine. Nah. As well as learning how to control my emotions, because I was an angry motherfucker. I will get super fucking angry. I will get pissed off like for the littlest of things. Like, it was the point where like I will fucking punch walls. I will scream. Like, I will destroy things and like just rage. I'll fucking rage. I'll listen to like fucking Linkin Park or Rage Against the Machine or some shit. Just rage. But yeah, I've learned how to breathe and compose myself. To think more clearly when it comes to like emotions like rage. I would say I've gotten better with it. I haven't fully completely like deal with rage. I know how to like, I guess you could say, like, handle it better. I'm still trying till this day how to like meditate, um and clear my mind of negative thoughts. But yeah, and then I learned to write my feelings down. Um a few hours ago I just wrote down my what I did today, like I worked out, ate some food, went to the mall, didn't buy anything. Um was going to stream, but just didn't feel like it. I wanted to make this video instead. And what else did I learn while I was in the ward? People people have it worse. Like, you're not alone. You are most definitely not alone. Like, for anybody that's watching this, I got you're not alone, man. You're not alone, dude. Like, I got you, man. I know how you're feeling. I got you, bro. It sucks. It's a terrible feeling to have, and yeah, it's just bullshit. Depression is just bullshit. But yeah, man. Where do I go? Like, as soon as I got out the ward, I instantly forgot about that bitch that led me on. Uh, I even went further ahead. Like, there's this one time I went to her locker and like just drew like a piece of poop. I drew poop on her locker. That it wasn't. I wouldn't say that's like the appropriate thing to do, but like it sort of worked for me. I wouldn't say go ahead. Like, if someone leads you on, don't go out the don't go out your way to like fucking vandalize their locker or kill your core or some shit. Just let it be. Fuck it. Fuck that bitch. Boy, man, high school. Like I said, man, high school was just fucking. It was crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like, the stories I want to tell you guys, but that's for another story. I'm trying to talk about the big D. Um, yeah. After that, I got my hands on some LSD. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Now, I'm not saying to take drugs. I'm not saying to like do fucking drugs, to like go out your way and find drugs. Drugs will not help unless you do your research. If you do your research well enough, if you know your history of your family, your genetics, whatnot, go ahead and find the drug you may think it will help, and always test your drugs. Always test that shit, because nowadays we don't know what's in the what's in a drug. But for me, like, I took LSD, and that really like helped me. Like, that really helped me with my depression. Big D, basically. Um, what I saw during my trip was just nothing but fucking colors, dude. I saw nothing but colors. That's the best way to explain my trip, is with just HD colors, like kaleidoscopes and waves and fucking feeling of like euphoria, and just like I felt like a kid, man. I felt so youthful, you know. I felt so good, especially when you listen to Pink Floyd as well as the Beatles. Yeah, that would get you in a fucking trip. But yeah, after my little trip, to Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, that's when I was like, all right, I got to get the bag. I got to work on myself. I got to work out. I got to get money. I just got to grind, dude. I got to fucking grind. And I did, I grinded my ass off, still not knowing what to do, but I was just like saving up. And then eventually I was like, you know, I always spend my time watching YouTube videos, watching like content like Filthy Frank, Philip Solo TV, with his worst reviews videos. I will watch Penguin Zero when it comes to like his commentary and his streams, um, and his video and like streams of games, and just flat out being like a genuine guy. And that's what I love. That's what I love about Penguin Zero. Like his voice is like honey to me. Like during my time of like insomnia, I still have insomnia. It's like 1 a.m. here, but like when I listen to like a Penguin Zero video, like his voice just like tucks me to bed and like I go to fucking sleep. So Penguin Zero, if you're ever watching this, I love you, man. You're you're the goat. Hopefully I can meet you one day or stream, make a podcast. I don't know. But yeah, man. Fucking love that guy. Keep striving, Penguin. And yeah, like I went down the rabbit hole of YouTube, and that's where I came across Philip Solo TV. I love Philip Solo TV. Like that guy is like an awesome, cool fucking guy. He would do like worst review videos. He would go out his way to like talk to homeless people and like hear their voice of like their their situation, and it's fucking awesome. I fucking love Philip Solo. I really love Philip Solo TV. Like he's a fucking cool guy. And yeah, Filthy Frank as well. Like Filthy Frank really got me out of like the whole like Filthy Frank best fucking era of YouTube ever. I miss that era, but the memories will always it always even be in my heart. I'm glad he left YouTube to strive as a musician, and hopefully I can do the same thing too. Uh, when it comes to making music, because I do want to become some of a musician. Because like I said, it's been part of me ever since. You know, the big D, the big D. But yeah, that's that's my story. I eventually dropped out of high school to pursue pursue a career as a influencer slash musician slash slash I would say farmer, because I still want to pursue a cannabis business, since cannabis has also been part of my life, as well as like my my depression. And yeah, eventually I would get there. Gotta go to school for business, of course. But meanwhile, my most priority is to influence and share my story when it comes to yeah, yeah. But more of the story is depression is a bitch. And if you stuck here long enough to hear my story, I'm gonna share some tips and tricks on how to like deal with it. How I deal with it. I'm not a professional in any way when it comes to depression. Like, depression should be taken as a serious thing. Uh, yeah. Basically, what I did, like I said, uh, don't do drugs. But if you're gonna do drugs, please, for the love of God, please do your research when it comes to drugs, because you never know, man. Like I said, you never know what's in there now. You don't know what's in there nowadays. It's just don't know. They sell test kits online. Um, I believe actually on the government website. If you just type in a drug test kit, it's free. So um, I might actually like put the link in the description, but probably not, because I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I know for a fact that it's free. Drug test kits are free online. So if anybody can help me out, just share the link in the comments, or I would just find it myself. But meditation, uh, the meditation is like the best. I'm telling you, the best way to like clear your mind. You know, I'm still working on my meditation. Uh, so far, it's been it's, it's been helpful. I don't really have the time now since uh, I have like work, as well as I'm trying to be consistent with my streaming and content making. But when I do, I will usually just I will meditate in the shower. Actually, I will put on two 432 hertz type music. That would be like the frequency of like the earth vibrations, the universe basically, and then close my eyes, take deep breaths, observe my breathing, and yeah, I'll basically just clear out my mind. And my phone's dying. God damn it! I'm not done talking, phone. Ugh, I have to fucking charge you up. Dang, that should be my cue to like probably end the video soon. God damn it! Hold up, guys. I am very sorry. I am so sorry. There you go. Stand laugh, bitch. I might as well hold this fucking selfie stick like that. All right. Yeah, I look fucking weird. Ooh. Put the light right there. Oh, all right. Where was I? Yeah, meditation. 432 hertz. Um, really helped me a lot. If you go on YouTube, type in 432 hertz music, you will see like a buttload of music have the frequency. Or if you have a favorite artist like Red Hot Chili Peppers or like whatever artist, just type in your favorite artist and then put in 432 hertz. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Uh, yeah, that's what helped me. And what else? What else? Working out. Most definitely, working out helps a lot. Um, when I got out of the ward, I was a chunky boy. I was a little chunky, so I decided to run a lot. I would run a lot. Usually, I would do like 4 miles. I would do 4 fucking miles every single day until like my legs will give out. Um, right now, I'm not focusing on running anymore. I'm more focusing on getting gains. Want to look like fucking Rambo and shit. Get them gains. Do some little push-ups here and there, sit-ups, squats, jumping jacks. And overall, just have fun with it. Remember to have fun when it comes to working out, because that's the key of working out. Is like having fun. Most people would disagree with me and like, oh, it's called a workout, not a fun out. But you know, to me, it's a way to like release like your daily stress or whatever you're going through. It helps. And reading and writing. Reading and writing is also very beneficial when it comes to handling depression. Because when it comes to reading, uh, especially philosophy, Stoicism, um, helped me a lot through depression because basically what stoicism is like taking things how it is, you know. So when I was going through my parents' divorce, I realized that it's not in my control. It's it's not. I can't control that. I can't control them divorcing. Like it happens. As well as a loss of somebody. You know, it fucking sucks. It's a terrible thing uh, to go through with, but eventually you're gonna have to get go through it. You know, move along, because if you just focused on the past, you're not really evolving as a human being and go think about the future. And then writing, you know, writing will help you like kind of like your own therapist. You know, it's like free therapy. Um, I will get to therapy in a minute. Writing helps so much, especially if you're writing down a schedule, whether you're writing down what you did today, what you're going through. Like writing is so fucking good. Like it feels so fucking great, especially you have a fancy journal. Where's my journal? Ah, damn, I don't know where that is. I'm gonna show you my journal. It's pretty cool. It's like a leather journal. But yeah, like writing is basically like free therapy. And therapy. Oh boy, therapy. Um, I have my opinions of therapy. These are my opinions of therapy. It it helps when it comes to like dealing with trauma. Like I believe therapy is a good thing to a certain extent. Like if someone is going through like post traumatic stress disorder or like trauma, like I said, you know, therapy will help. But for me, when it came to therapy, it wasn't really helping me. They were just telling me the things that I'm telling you guys. Basically, like, oh, you know, find a hobby, work out, um, write, read, basically all those things. You know, they'll basically tell you the basic things. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll do those things, and I did. And then eventually, I didn't go to therapy ever since. You know, but like, yeah, therapy helps. Like I said, when it comes to like dealing with like a certain trauma or like post traumatic stress disorder or like something like dire. Uh, Most definitely go to therapy. Um, the reason why I didn't really um went to therapy because, like I said, I didn't. I came to the realization that the problems I was going through, it was like easily like fixable, especially with my parents' divorce. Since you know I couldn't control it. You know, it's done is done. You know, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get. Forrest Gump. If you haven't seen Forrest Gump, I highly recommend watching Forrest Gump. That's a good fucking movie, especially if you're down to dumps. Like Forrest Gump will make you laugh. It'll make you cry. That's to me that's a cinematic masterpiece. Forrest Gump. Um, Movies, yeah, most definitely movies will help you so fucking much when it comes to depression. My favorite movies has to be Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with Johnny Depp. Forgot the other actor's name, but good fucking movie, especially if you're into like LSD like this guy. um, what else? The Wolf of Wall Street. The Wolf of Wall Street. My God, that's a movie right there. The Wolf of Wall Street. Leonardo DiCaprio, best fucking actor. I have to tell you, best fucking actor. Um, Another good movie. I say Jackass, like the entire series. Jackass is a good fucking movie. I fucking love Jackass, especially Steve-O, since uh, he had a journey, a really like bizarre, interesting journey. I also highly recommend his book, Professional Idiot. I believe it was called. It's been a long time since I read it. I have an audiobook. That's why. But yeah, man, his story is so fucking like inspirational. I fucking love Steve-O. But yeah, man. It's depression is it's a bitch. Fucking hate depression. Like I say, I don't I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Depression, it's a terrible terrible fucking thing to go through. And um if anybody's ever watching this and is going through it, my DMs are open. I'm on Instagram. I want to go on Twitter. Don't DM me on Twitter. Um, Everyone should know that you shouldn't go on Twitter when it comes to depression, especially like social media in general. Like, do not go to social media when it comes to depression. It's a really it's just a bad idea in general. Just if you have someone you can talk to, like go for it. Talk to that person, but don't go around posting your problems and whatnot, because fucking cyber bullies and assholes will try to get you more down and shit. But yeah, like I said, my DMs are open. If you guys if you're going through some shit, you can talk to me. um I'll be happy to respond. And wouldn't guarantee that like I can help you out, but I can listen basically. And yeah, man. Uh, want to end off on a good note. Thinking of what should I say. Yeah, if you have a dream, if you have a passion of yours, just do it, man. Just pursue that shit. Whether it's being a YouTuber, a musician, an artist, like go for it, man. Fucking go for it. Find an outlet. That's what I'm trying to say. Find something that's interest interesting to you. It could be anything, man. It could literally be anything. Because you never know. You never know if you have like a hidden talent, uh, hidden talent of yours. You wouldn't know until you try. Trying new things is best medicine ever when it comes to depression. It's literally the best cure. Um, Trying new things, most definitely. Because when I started YouTube, I was scared, like the fear of being judged and made fun of or whatever. But YouTube taught me so much of basically just not giving a fuck, just not caring. And yeah, like I love YouTube. Like it's been a part of me, like I said, especially when it came to like the people that inspire me to do YouTube, like Penguin Zero and Philip and Filthy Frank. Those guys are my heroes. You know, not all heroes wear capes, but yeah, man. Should probably head to bed and what you call it. Like I said, my DMs are open. Whoever's watching this, I love you so much. Um, you'll get through whatever you're getting through it. I believe in you, man. You're gonna get through it, man. Especially when it comes to a bitch. Fuck them bitches, bro. Get that bag, get that money. Work out. Um, yeah. Love you, man. To my 163 subscribers, I love you guys so much. You guys really inspire me to you know, do these little rants, stories, advice, and yeah, man. It truly is a blast. It truly is a blast, to do this. Yeah, I fucking love talking to you guys, especially when it's on streams. I stream, I try to stream like every day. That way I can, like, if someone stumbled across my stream and they're having a gloomy day, hopefully I can cheer them up. You know, I do a lot of goofy things on my streams, so you know, yeah, man. Yeah, but I might head to bed now. It's like probably 2 in the fucking morning. I still have my insomnia, so I'll probably like watch a Penguin Zero movie video. I mean, what did I say? Fucking, it would be cool if he made a movie. It was in the Hunger Games, so we'll probably see a Penguin Zero movie or Charlie movie. But yeah, until then, I love you guys. Peace out.